Shalom, first foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Hakdash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect his brother Arakia. Real quick, this is going to be a super quick lesson. Okay, so recently this individual, by the name of King 68 the Great, has been, gaining a lot of views on his videos, on his clips. Okay, to do he does vlogs and shit. I saw, I watched, his videos. Here is King 68 the Great on YouTube. He does. I spent 48 hours in Boston. Okay, Paris, London, which is pretty much working out, shopping, going to nightlife, and okay. Let me just play some shorts, because this is how I first saw the dude content. And first, let me just say this. Of course, Jake is very carnal. Jake very worldly. Jake in the world. But you see, there is a positive aspect of these videos, which is that it showcases that little by little the curses is getting lifted from us and getting to the other nations. Now, let me get the scriptures before I forget, because I want to open up with 1 Corinthians 15, and then I have to go to Lamentations. 1 Corinthians 15, when it speaks about the order, okay, beginning 22, for as in Adam all die, which was Yahushai, even so in Yahushai shall all be made alive, but every man in his own order. So wait a minute. We're gonna be put on the level, we're gonna receive the blessings, the multitude of the blessings of Deuteronomy chapter 28, from the first verse until the 14th verse. We're gonna get those blessings in an order. It says, but every man in his order. Yahushai first. Yahushai the first fruits, afterward they that are Yahushai's at his coming, and then the elect. So personally, I do not believe this dude King 68 the Great is part of the elect. He's not in the truth. He's just worried about pretty much getting money, having a lifestyle of great moments, basically living it up in Babylon, so yes, he is going off because he wants to crown himself before our king Yahushai, so he don't have patience. Let's put it this way: he don't have patience and he don't have vision. But a phenomenon like this individual is showcasing to you the curses getting from other nations. Salakia, the curses little by little getting away from us, and the blessings little by little coming to us. Okay. Little by little we're gonna get the blessings. This is why for me it has been an interesting topic to study, because the dude be just neutralizing these females, man. I mean, all kinds of women throwing themselves at dude, okay, and all kinds of other stuff as well, so-called business opportunities and that. So this is just as a sign of what's to come. Okay? Well, let's read verse 24 still. It says, "Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power." So this is what the Yahushua is going to do, and then the elect gonna, receive new bodies and be righteous. Okay? Totally fulfill that role of being royal priesthood of a nation that we are. Now, it says in Deuteronomy that the curses that are upon us are going to go to the other nations, but Lamentations is more suitable for this one because it also mentions about the blessings. Okay? Lamentations 4:21, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom that dwellest in the land of Uz." Why should they rejoice? Because they are now in their kingdom. Okay? "The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked." So pretty much they should enjoy now as long as it lasts. Okay, because as it says in 2 Ezra 6:9, Esau is the end of the road and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So soon they're not going to be good no more. They're going to be in slavery, man. Okay? they're going to be helpless. Verse 22, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished." What is the punishment? The curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28 from verse 15 until 68. "O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins." So it says the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, meaning that the time that we are under the curses for our sins is about to be completed, and then we're gonna we're not gonna be no more in slavery, but instead we're gonna be in the blessings. Okay, we're gonna be overwhelmed by the blessings. Okay, in a beautiful way, man. So just watching this dude content is a sign of things to come. Okay, so as the name says, dude is 6'8" tall, and let me just play some of these videos, man. You see, dude didn't even have to say a word, and he got the number. Just hand out the phone, and the woman, usually approach him. And I'm gonna show a next one. She just be standing, and then the woman come to him. You see this, hey. Because men are for, and it is also for the show that men are the prize, which is also going to be in the kingdom. Okay, that men are going to be the prize. Okay, and women just they just for our pleasure. This is just what it is, man. And because in today's world it's upside down, they have put women in the pedestal. So there are these kinds of aspects in these dude videos which are pointing to the direction where we headed, which is why I find the content intriguing. Okay, so let's check this one. This one is quite wild.
I got right here. Okay. Yeah. King. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
New York City. Okay, I love New York. How long are you here till? I'm here. I live here. You live here? I live here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well then. Y'all going there right now? Mm-hmm. What is that? You want to come? Oh, you said the whole company? You said, do you want to come? Right now? Where are you headed? I mean, shit, I don't know. Possibly. At some point, possibly. Okay. You know, we'll be in contact. King, right? Yeah. All right. All right. Take care. All right.
You see, the woman just, you know, come and do it. You want company? You know what that means. And here it is, you know, dude was standing there, and it's the woman that makes the approach, bro. Let me see if I can find another one. He's minding his own business.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I do.
You see? And these are the kind of women that have, you know, multitude of men in their DMs, you know, trying to shoot their shot. You know, all you know, putting the woman on a pedestal, you know, paying fucking thousands upon thousands on these fucking dates, you know. You see? So I think I'm entitled this video a sign of things to come, you know, things gonna be restored to the order, right order, that men are the prize. You see?
Why you look like that?
And I don't think these videos are fake, or like skits or something. You see, the cameraman is they said in some of the video or some of the comments that the cameraman is very sneaky with the camera. And someone said that it's in the sunglasses or something. The camera, I don't know, or maybe it's in the hand. But even then, it's just because someone would say, you know, how the women have the courage to, you know, approach if they see someone filming. But you have to understand, you know, this also adds to the curiosity. They think, wow, is this dude NFL player? Is this dude NBA player? You know, just out here and, you know, making a blog about it. You see, so these women, you know, pretty much ready to risk it all. And you had one instance, because there's a multitude of these videos, man. And there's one instance of this one Edomite woman, you know, basically wanted to, you know, hang out. You know what it means with this dude. And there was a person in the comment section that, yeah, this was my girlfriend, and you know, I'm disgusted right now. Obviously, it could be just someone trolling, or it could really be the girl's boyfriend. You see, so you know, this exposes also the female nature even more and more. You know, and I don't know how it's gonna end up with this with this dude. Okay, but at the end of the day, right now, he's not in the right path. Okay? You see, the dude just stand, the woman come to him. You see, this the, you know, we also getting the time of Jacob's trouble, where the woman gonna be doing the approaching, man. You know, that's you know, because they see a man that they can, you know, trust for their you know, safety. You know, and it's not about, you know, big muscles and if you being tall or Now, even if you know martial arts, now in the time of Jacob Strabo is going to be the men of the Lord, going to be the you know, the ones to survive, and you know, that's going to attract many of these females, and you know, as the spirit going to be, you know, some brothers, some, you know, elders, some going to have more women that they're going to accept to their roster, and some going to be more strict. You know, maybe some, you know, just want to, you know, focus on being hunters, as it says in Jeremiah 16:16. You know, maybe some just, you know, accept, you know, 1, 2, or 3, and then the others, you know, just get, you know, pushed the fuck away. But it's gonna be turning upside down, man. You know, you know, you're gonna have to, you know, do all this fucking effort, you know, go on these, you know, different dates, you know, spend these, you know, hundreds of dollars, you know, try, you know, keeping up these different conversations, you know, think of these, you know, fuck this bullshit, man. You know, it's gonna be on our terms, man. Okay. You see? That's it, man. So, a sign of things to come. Lord willing, this video was edifying. Until the next one, shalom.